What's up, everybody? Today we're going to check out Angular 2. We're going to go through how to install, how to set it up, and then we're going to walk through the hero tutorial. Okay, so first things first, we want to check out that we have Node installed. You can check out Node and see if you have it installed by opening up the terminal and typing in node space minus v, and it'll come up with the version. Just make sure you have the most up-to-date version. Either one of these is fine. Also, we want to go over to the Angular GitHub right here. You don't actually have to go here. You could just copy this out. If it's your first time installing Angular CLI, just type in npm install -g Angular CLI. If you do have it installed already, make sure you have the most recent up-to-date version. So it is well worth doing this, right? You could just basically uninstall it and reinstall it again, because they are releasing patches for it, you know, almost every 2 weeks or so. So you just while this is still in beta, the CLI, the command line interface. So for people who are new to this, once you have Node installed, what you could do is just type in npm install Angular CLI. Okay, and what you do is basically just hit enter there, and that will install nicely. Okay, so I already have that installed, so let's jump back over to the Angular documentation. Let's get started. This is the overview here that they're basically just talking you through. This is the build application. Your prerequisites are install Node and npm, create and configure the project, create the application, create the component, and add it to your application, start up your application, define the web page that hosts the application, build and run the application, and make some live changes. Awesome. Okay, so basically I'll just show you this right here. This is if you want to set this up manually. You could make a folder called project, add these 3 folders in here, and this is all your dependencies right here in the package.json. This is for your TypeScript tsconfig. So we're using TypeScript, which is a superset of JavaScript. So you could even use like ES6 and fat arrow functions and all sorts of things, and then it will compile down to ES5. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Also tsconfig, this is basically saying, like, you know, where we can import other libraries from and the modules and whatever, and also like when it compiles the TypeScript files, you know, where's it going to place it. Okay, so you can set that up yourself if you want. I'm going to use the Angular CLI, and basically you just have to go through here, read all this, set this up, the app module. We'll already have this done for us. We'll have the shell of the components already sorted, and then you'll need to import the app component into the app module right here, and then you need to make a main.ts in the project root or in the app directory right here. Set that up, and then copy this in and add in. This will be the index.html. Okay, and then add in some styles. And then type npm start, and it will fire up. Okay, we are going to skip all that because I want to get Angular working fast. Okay, what we're going to do is type in, so open up the terminal again. Let's see which one. We're going to use this one right here, and I'm going to change directory to Angular 2.0, and we're going to use the CLI to make this product. So what we'll do is ng new, and we're going to type in, we're going to give it the name of heroes. Hit enter. Now that's going to install. That's going to take a few minutes to install, download the dependencies, whatever, and so we'll just let that go, and we can go on to the next page right here. So I'll just make this a little bit smaller. and we can jump on to the next page right here. Okay, so let's carry on with the tutorial. So basically they're saying this is the vision right here. You can see that this is one component right here. They're listing out 4 heroes. We have navigation between the dashboard and the hero. Let me just check if that is installing correctly. Yeah, okay, cool. So you should have your terminal looking like this. So that's probably going to take about 5 minutes or so to install. And I'll just talk through this and then I'll pause it and then jump back on. It might be the next video. Be part of a playlist on YouTube. So you can just keep going on. Also, this is the hero detail. So once we click on one of these heroes, it will bring up the details of the hero right here. And then we'll be able to edit the hero details right here using data binding. And then we'll have a list of heroes right here. But so this will be a component responsible for that. Okay. And then at the very end, we'll have a project that looks like this. And then this will be the working side of the application right here. So you can see the data binding in action right here. We'll have a back button. We have 4 heroes right here. We'll navigate through and we'll have a list of heroes right here. And it will open up to the detail right there. So it might sound simple, but it's going to be a bit of work. There's going to be a lot of concepts thrown at you. It's going to be fun. Angular is always awesome. And yeah, so let's get started, okay? And so basically they're narrating this story as like, basically there's these entrepreneurs and they want to, create this app and we're the developers to build it. Okay, so they're saying your file structure should look like this. If you're having problems with the installs or whatever, you can download the source code right here and then navigate into where you downloaded the source code. And on the same level as the package.json, you can do npm install, let it install. And then when you want to fire it up, you do npm start. Okay. So that will be good. Just checking that this is still working. It's probably going to be another minute. I'm recording and, installing packages as well. So my CPU is going to be a little bit slow. Right. I'll catch you in the next video. Cool. Let's keep going.